Hey everyone, it's Matt here from Vizzly. Vizzly is customer-facing analytics for modern SaaS. We help B2B SaaS companies just like you build better dashboards and reporting for their users. At Vizzly, we care about two things: getting you to market super quickly, but doing so in a way where you don't have to compromise product quality or end user experience. On this video, I'm going to show you how you can get set up with Vizzly Cloud. Once you've signed up and logged in, you'll see this page here. Now, just for reference, in the dashboard gallery, you have examples of our standard reporting product and our custom reporting product. But to create your first instance of Vizzly Cloud, you hit Create Project and you hit Managed Solution. At this point, you'll be taken to a dedicated project page with installation and setup details outlined here as well. You basically need to build your data sets, code the identity endpoint needed for multi-tenancy, and embed the code snippet to render the dashboard in your front-end application. But first things first, let's go and create some data sets. This is the Vizzly query engine, otherwise known as the semantic layer. And this is where you're going to connect your database or warehouse and build your data sets. Now, I've already got a data set in front of me here, but for the sake of demonstration, we'll build another. You can either execute a custom SQL script or use the UI and select your table and build your data set this way. I'll just select a few fields. Once I've done so, I have my data set ready. Now, I can also define how I want these fields to behave. So for example, date of birth is a date type. I might not want this to be used as a metric, and I also might not care about certain levels of date granularity. So I'll get rid of those. I know that employee ID is the field I want to use for multi-tenancy. So I'll apply a filter guard, which will let the developer know down the line when they set up the identity endpoint that employee ID is to be used for user permissions. Once I'm happy with that, I'll hit save and push that data set to the dashboard component in the front end. So you've coded the identity endpoint and you've embedded the React or HTML component into your front end app. Now it's time to build the dashboard. This part of the process can be done by either a technical or non-technical stakeholder. To build a view, you simply hit Add View, choose your chart type, whatever that might be, select the metric you want to measure, how you want to aggregate that, of course, and how you want to group it. There's advanced options here if you want to create custom metrics or maybe filter the contents of the chart. And of course, you can format it by adding things like titles, subject lines, and whatever else before saving it to the dashboard. Now, this is a grid. You can increase the size of the tiles on the grid. You can drag and drop the tiles on the grid. You can add in cells from the left flank, from down below. And if you want your customers to also engage in this level of customization, you simply enable custom reporting through our feature toggles or feature flags. Vizzly also has this concept of a template library, allowing your customers to select a range of pre-configured charts, which you've added to the template library here. Okay. Now, you can also customize this to make it look and feel native to your application. We have a very powerful theme API where you can pass in CSS objects, and you can also override components like icons, modals, dropdowns. We have React hooks and Vanilla.js services should you also want to build and manage charts, views, dashboards programmatically. That is a whistle-stop tour with Vizzly, and if you have any questions, you can reach out to myself at matt@vizzly.go. Otherwise, we look forward to hearing your feedback. See you soon.